Alrighty, welcome back to MTG Greybeard Crimson Vow Experience. Having some issues with the video recording, so you missed the elimination game where my Angie deck got crushed. I only got 2 wins in the whole run with my black-red vampire Angie deck. Very disappointed to have lost what I thought was a promising start with my Angie deck. I was singing the Rolling Stones song for you. Hopefully that still came out, but the video's all glitched out. Probably not worth going back and watching. Well, I don't know if Inspired Idea is worth a first pick. What else we got here? Blood Crazed Socialite is cool if I want to do a vampire deck. Now, Inspired Idea, draw 3 cards for 5. I mean, that is pretty cool. And it's a rare. Maybe I'm playing zombies. Now, this rare would be, it's just always a good one to grab. Do I want a Storm Chaser Drake? Draw a card when it becomes the target of a spell you control. I mean, it's a 2/1 flyer. And if I enchant it, I draw a card. Well, here's the Skull Scab that pulls me into zombies. Ancient Lumberknot would be really fun to play with too, but I've already got some cool blue cards. Blood Hypnotist. Wish I'd had in some of them vampire decks. I've already got a lot of that card in the collection. Doom Dissenter is in zombies. Goes with the Skull Scab. We may be in zombies here. Lantern Bearer is a pretty great blue card. Wonder how this works. Do they just pass the pack when they're ready to pass it? They're not waiting for everybody. In the real drafts I play, they only let you stack up one at a time. Now, Restless Bloodseeker. That guy likes it when you got lots of blood tokens. Or do I want a Pyre Spawn? Whoops, I forgot that I'm not in red. It's so easy to get distracted and space out. Magic cards is a real mindfulness challenge, isn't it? So, a new policy on the video, I'm going to make them short. It seems like my video encoder has problems when I make long videos, so I'll just do one game at a time, one draft at a time. You get the idea. Nice rainy night here in West Seattle. It's rainy every night. Wash Away, decent counter spell, Ragged Recluse. Likes blood tokens. I think Wash Away or Cradle of Safety would go with my Storm Chaser Drake, of course, but Wash Away is the counter spell. Very cheap counter spell if I'm stopping a Disturb. Although, honestly, haven't seen that much Disturb stuff. Wanderlight Spirit is okay. Wretched Throng or Mind Leech. I think I want the Wretched Throng in case I grab multiple. It's a great one to sacrifice because you just dig another one up, have another card in your hand. Well, I sure hope that in Pack 2 Pick 1 I get Geralt, Visionary Stitcher, or Necroduality. I want to make zombies fly in a draft. So these all feel like maybe keepers. Wanderlight Spirit, maybe not. Oh, but this is nice. So that one likes enchantments. Chill of the Grave likes zombies. I can tap somebody down and I draw a card, and it's cheaper if I control a zombie. I like that. And the art, pretty cool. Inspired Idea. Who is that? Is that Geralf? I feel like there are games where I wouldn't even mind having my maximum hand size reduced to 3. Reduced to 4. It's reduced by 3. Cruel Witness likes non-creature spells. Steelclad Spirits got Defender. Well, I don't even have any 4-drops yet. Cruel Witness. Nifty art here. It's a bird horror. Flying 3/3 for 4. Not a bad body. But yeah, I like the way you get to kind of surveil every time you cast a non-creature spell, including all those enchantments you're going to have, and blue flyer disturb. But that's getting me far away from the values of the zombie deck. Skullscab. Aim for the head is like a maybe. Thinking probably not. It wouldn't work in my Tergrid discard deck because it doesn't discard, it makes them exile stuff from their hand, which would mean that Tergrid's trigger would not work. Lantern Bearer is one of those disturb enchantments that would go with my Storm Chaser Drake, as is Chill of the Grave. No, that's it for so far for enchantments. Doom Dissenter and Wretched Throng are both good exploit fodder. I hope I get more cards with exploit. Scattered Thoughts, not a bad one, especially if I'm doing when you cast non-creature spell synergies. Demonic Bargain is the worst rare. I wouldn't even want it if it wasn't exiling the top cards. However, Fellstinger is great. Fellstinger is cool. That is some exploit stuff. Get the Skullcab out on second turn, and then Fellstinger on the third to sack my Lantern Bearer, make a zombie, and drain, and draw a card, right? Oh, it's not drain, it's draw a card and lose life. Draw 2. Well, I'm halfway to a deck here. 10 more great cards, and I'll go 7. Double checking the mic is working. It's still saying encoding overloaded. This may be a glitched out video. Maybe I just need to reset my computer. So the cards we have so far, 12 out of 40 cards. Lantern Bearer, Wash Away, Storm Chaser Drake, Wretched Throng, Doomed Dissenter, Skullscab, Chill of the Grave, Inspired Idea, Wanderlight Spirit, Fellstinger, Cruel Witness, and Scattered Thoughts. If the video's not working, I'm going to do my best to narrate what's going on. Stitchers delegate the most important tasks to assistants with a good eye for detail. Oh, Lunar Projection is kind of a cool bounce spell. Or do I want the Skywarp Scab? That guy's a flyer, can help me draw a card by exiling stuff from my graveyard. Oh, but I like the Rot-Tide Gargantua. Make my opponent sacrifice a creature, and when I exploit 5/4 body for 5, it's a zombie for zombie triggers. I'm really looking forward to when they have those double feature drafts. Stitched Assistant is good for the deck. I'm not even messing around with the Fugue. Stitched Assistant is an exploit, and I love to draw a card after exploiting a weak creature. Hopefully I double up on Wretched Throng or triple or quadruple. The towers and catwalks of the Voldaren fortress are lit by the lanterns of Geists, endlessly seeking a way out. Do I like the Unhallowed Phalanx here? It's a zombie, or do I want the Dreadlight Monstrosity? Crab Horror, 5/5 with Ward, 2 for 6 mana. Huh. Can't be blocked, but that only works if you own a card in exile. Will I? Well, it's a big, huge, crazy dude that can win things for you. Unhallowed Phalanx, I guess it's got to be here. That one I like a lot better when I have the catapult dude that combos with it. Need to have a bunch of creatures with big butts compared to their power. Scattered Thoughts again. I think another Stitched Assistant. Want to go with the Exploit. Another Stitched Assistant? Or do I do the Skywarp Scab? That's better than the Dreadlight Monstrosity, or is it? I'm not sure if I need bigger things in my curve, but we'll see. Steelclad Spirit. Oh, here's a Wretched Throng. That's good. Now I've got 2 of those. Almost got a deck. Wouldn't it be nice if I got some zombie stuff in pack 3? I'll grab a Cartographer's Survey for the collection of Wash Away. Or do I want another Lantern Bearer? I like having counter spells. Stoneclad Spirit I'm not likely to play. Steelclad, excuse me. Blood Servitor, not likely to play. Fair of Death, not likely to play. Nurturing Presence, definitely not going to play. Well, here we go, a Patchwork Crawler. There's a zombie rare. Not the best. Whispering Wizard. Is there something like really good that's better than him? He costs 4. He's a 3/2. And he creates creatures. Ugh. Not feeling this zombie deck. I mean, the Patchwork Crawler, it can be cool to get activated abilities of dudes in the graveyard. At least I get this Biolume Egg. Biolume Egg is good for sacrificing. Binding Geist. I seem to remember liking that. Gonna have to pull one card. I bet that resetting my computer is gonna have the effect that I'm hoping for. My video's gonna start working just fine again. Fingers crossed on that. Looks like I have to mute the mic. Well, nothing that I'm super stoked on. Alchemist Retrieval is good. Don't think I'll play it, but Cradle is safety. Not really interested in the draw a card if you play an enchantment, dude. Another Stitched Assistant. I'll have a lot of that guy. So a bit of exploit synergy. I got the Biolume Egg. When you sacrifice it, you transform it. Serpentine Ambush. I mean, it's nice to have a trick. Gotta mute the mic here.